Middle East. And Iraq's main Shia alliance, which holds a parliamentary majority, endorsed a former prime minister and power broker, Nouri al-Maliki, as the country's next premier. Al-Maliki is set to return to power today amid seismic changes in the Middle East, with Iran's regional influence waning and tensions with the United States rising. The coordination framework, an alliance of Shiite factions with varying links to Iran, has stated that it has decided by majority to vote and to nominate Maliki for the position as the candidate of the largest parliamentary bloc. The framework added that after in-depth and extensive discussion, the coordination framework decided by majority to nominate Mr. Maliki for the position of Prime Minister as the candidate of the largest parliamentary bloc based on his political and administrative experience and his role in managing the state. Joining us now is Lieutenant Colonel Singh once again to discuss this. What does this tell us about the political situation inside Iraq?
Thomas, the Iran political landscape is once again at a very, very critical juncture, and we know Nouri al-Maliki is a 75 years old Shiite veteran and a leader of the state law coalition. So he has been a prime minister previously, and he has been, he has a record of very, very controversial rule. So he has been accused of consolidating power and then raising tension with Sunnis and Kurdish communities. That is why, the ISIS also raised in that side of Iraq in the year 2014. So the latest development shows that now he is being backed as the prime minister. So now he may effectively lead the next government. But if we see from the geopolitical perspective, his leadership style, since it has previously deepens the sectarian division between Shiites, Sunnis, Kurdish. So his return may reopen a lot of fault lines unless inclusive government is approached. Then secondly, he has to gain support from the Sunnis and Kurdish to form the government, which is a very, very challenging task given the past mistrust. Then moreover, this ISIS threat is still there because it is a security challenge which is coherent, and managing it will be very, very critical. And as far as the relationship between Iraq and Iran are concerned, so he has seen being aligned towards Iran. So we have to see that if the Baghdad politics aligns towards Iran, then government which America is trying to build in Iran will be jeopardized, or maybe America will not be able to control the government which comes, because Iraq and US relationships are stable as of now. But if Iraq is not able to contain these unified Islamic groups which are terrorist and limit its influence, then it will be difficult for Iraq to manage this relationship further, because it may complicate the relationship between Baghdad and the United States, because the objectives are very different and willingness to balance the terrain for both of them is very, very different. So US will need a bigger cooperation from Maliki, and we have to see how it comes out, because a lot of things also depend on the oil revenues and the governance. These days we see Trump's obsession with oil, and Iraq also has oil, and they've already faced a war earlier with the US. So things are going to get very complicated with Maliki's coming back to power.
Indeed. Lieutenant Colonel Singh, thank you very much for taking the time and joining us. It's a pleasure to have you on the programme, as always.